All right, y'all, welcome to the channel. I rode down here to Little Scamby Creek here at Hollins's Bridge. Water's up quite a bit from all that rain the other day rather. Well, matter of fact, it was yesterday. Let's see, today's Tuesday. We're gonna give it a try. It's just such a pretty day I had to get out. We'll try to find one. I'm fishing with a 7.5 inch June bug carpet worm on this rod, and I got an old monster zoom on that other one. Red June bug, they call it. Maybe we can get it in front of one, he'll take it. If y'all would, please hit that subscribe button. Hit like, ring the bell. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to stay up close to these banks as I can in this high water. Wind wasn't even blowing when I left the house. I had to stop that before it went in that treetop. There's one over there right up under the water there, right just side of where that landed. All right, y'all, I'm gonna step right across over here, try to get on up on that bridge over there. That wind blowing. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on upstream there. We get to the next spot, we'll be right back with y'all. All right, y'all, I changed out a worm before I got started on this next spot. I put a red tomato on there. It's kind of a little bit more flashier color in this murky water. It's warming on up today, I can guarantee you that. I think more rain's supposed to move back in here by Saturday. All right, I just seen a fish come up after my line right there. Looked like a little brim. It sure did. I just got a bite. It felt like a little red belly or something. All right, y'all, we're gonna move on up to the next spot. And we'll be right back with y'all. All right, y'all, we're on that next little spot where the bridge, the old bridge used to be. I'm gonna try close to me right here. It's pretty swift right here. We got more rain, I thought. Well, it could have rained more, you know, locally in different places than it did at my house. I didn't get but like an inch at the house, but this right here looks more than an inch of rain to me in some places on upstream or whatever. All right, we're gonna ease on up just a little bit and we'll be right back with y'all. All right, y'all, I piddled around a little bit more out there and I didn't get no bites. The water's a little bit too high and a little bit too dingy, I think, and definitely too much current. But we're gonna go try another place and see what it looks like. So y'all just hold on, we'll be right back with y'all. All right, y'all, we come over here to Bigger Scambia, and it ain't much better shape. But we'll give it a try cause we're here. Yeah, there was definitely more water fell than around in these areas down here than it did at my house. We'll throw in here and see can we catch one around that seam right there. I got that old, oh, something's on my worm right there. What is that? Same people that had been fishing at that other spot losing gear was fishing here too, because I see the same corks over yonder floating on the edge of the water right up against the bank, the same ones. From what I can tell, this is about as high as it got, according to looking there behind me on that dirt. This is just an exploratory trip anyway. I knew it had rained, you know, and I just wanted to get out and see how bad the shape the creeks was in my neck of the woods. And by what I'm looking at, there won't be no need for me to try to get out here on these creeks for about Friday. And if I'm gonna do it, I better do it then, because weatherman said, well, let me put this away. The weather guesser says it's gonna rain again Saturday. But who knows? I don't know if that was a bite or what that was. It about took the dang rod out of my hand. Jeez. Let me pull that back through there again. I didn't hit nothing with that. There's a stump right in there, but I can see the top of that stump. And I was out to the right of it. That might have been a fish. I don't know. Felt like one. It didn't feel like it run into nothing. We'll call that a bite. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. I appreciate y'all tagging along with me. Like I say, it's just an exploratory trip. Got out of the house. See how much damage the rain did to the creek. It's not really that bad, but it is bad. By looking at this, I know won't be no need to try to be out here again for about Friday. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching my videos. Y'all keep them coming. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Everybody have a wonderful day.